Oh,
Karen, we have a problem. Your insurance has lapsed, and I need you to handle it ASAP.
elapsed?
Yes, that happens when you stop paying your policy's premium. And the contractual grace period has expired, so get it together.
What credit card do you have on file?
Your company's card. You have until the end of the week to figure all this out.
I'll take care of it.
Well, folks, once again, Karen has found herself on the receiving end of some credit card weird activity. I don't want to say fraudulent because I think she made the right call when she said Pam is the one who's behind this. Now, some fans want to speculate Trey probably has something to do with the credit card thing. I don't really think so. Yeah, he does show up often, not just for the sake of dropping off packages, but to, either flirt with Karen, but now more so Pam. But based on the woman on the phone who, I forget her name, but this is the white woman who owns the building that Karen is running her salon out of. She already showed up in person once on the day of the grand opening to tell Karen about how the insufficient funds, is the reason the power went out. And it turned out that it was due to Pam overspending on the company credit card, not just with stuff for the salon, but then her product, Roots to Riches, getting stuff for that. And, from there, Karen had to dip into her own account in order to pay, in order to get everything cut back on. Then, later on in the season, it turned out the credit card got messed up again, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, or was it a follow-up from the grand opening? But in any case, Karen found Pam spending more and more money, and she really didn't understand the whole write-off taxes thing. Use deductibles. So basically from there, Karen straight up says, I'm cutting off your access to the company credit card. And thankfully that inspired Pam to look into getting a business license and getting a business loan from the bank. That way she wouldn't have to utilize the card. So even after getting all that stuff, we learned in the next episode or so that she was still spending on the card. And I'm like, but didn't Karen say she was cutting off her access to it? And then when Roots to Riches started to blow up and she started spending more, Pam was like, don't worry, girl, the money's coming in and I'll pay it back. So now all of a sudden, yet again, we find ourselves in a financial situation where Karen is paying the price for someone else spending money. Pam. Now, I don't know the exact details, but I'm willing to bet that maybe this has to do with the free samples thing. So basically, the woman was disgruntled saying that the grace period has passed already. And what did she say? Like, you need to pay the premium on the insurance or you're going to be in some trouble. And you have until the end of the week to figure it out. So I'm guessing that maybe, just maybe, because again, the passage of time really isn't consistent in this show. We know that Trey recently gave the advice for free samples, and Pam says, I decided to take your advice and, do the free sample thing. Do you think that Pam probably spent more money on Roots to Riches for the sake of free samples? And that's what caused the situation with the card. Not to mention, she kind of scoffed at Sabrina's baby shower planning stuff, and she wanted to make it more elaborate and whatnot. So do you think it's possible she used the company credit card for that as well? I don't know, but Pam. It's just not a good look. I hope it isn't her fault, but then again, I hope it isn't a situation where yet again we have some credit card fraudulent activity. We've already done this in season 2. We never even found out the person who did it. Apparently, based on the camera footage that we, the audience, never saw, it was one of Karen's customers that took her card and ran up a $5,000 bill in Zach's name. But yeah, this is just weird. Goes to the inconsistency of the finances that Karen has. 1 minute, business is booming. The next is just, oh, there's not enough money on the company credit card. I don't know. Something ain't right. Hopefully this doesn't translate to Zach and Aaron having to pay the price because child support doesn't matter because the kids aren't there. I don't need a double stroller. I don't need pregnancy classes. I need money to pay these bills. No, get your own baby employee, pay him in line, and you'll be fine. So some would also suggest that maybe Trey is responsible because isn't it ironic that the phone call about the credit card stuff occurred right as Karen saw Trey messed around with another woman? So I don't know. But Yeah, let me know your thoughts in the comments below, like and subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next video.